Failure is one of the most misunderstood experiences in life. Most people fear it. They avoid it. They do everything possible to escape it. From an early age, many are taught that failure is something to be ashamed of, something that proves weakness, something that should never happen if life is being lived correctly. But the truth tells a different story. Failure is not the end of progress. Failure is often the beginning of transformation. Some of the strongest, most disciplined, and most successful individuals in history were not shaped by easy victories. They were shaped by difficult defeats. They were molded by rejection, setbacks, disappointment, and moments when everything seemed to fall apart. Those experiences did not destroy them. Those experiences strengthened them. Failure has a way of revealing who you truly are. It strips away illusions. It exposes weaknesses. It forces you to confront reality. And although that process can feel uncomfortable, it carries an incredible power. Because when you learn to rise after failure, something remarkable begins to happen inside you. Your character becomes stronger. Your mindset becomes sharper. Your determination becomes deeper. And slowly, failure begins to transform from something you fear into something that builds you. Failure is not a wall blocking your path. Failure is a teacher preparing you for the road ahead. The question is never whether failure will appear in your life. Every person who attempts something meaningful encounters it sooner or later. The real question is how you respond when it happens. Without setbacks, resilience remains weak. Without failure, growth becomes limited. Every failure carries a lesson hidden inside it. Sometimes the lesson teaches humility. Sometimes it teaches patience. Sometimes it teaches strategy. Sometimes it teaches discipline. But every lesson contributes to growth. The people who build unbreakable character are the ones who choose to learn from failure rather than run from it. They analyze what went wrong. They adjust their approach. They return stronger than before. And with every failure they overcome, their confidence becomes stronger. Not the fragile confidence that depends on constant success, but a deeper confidence. Confidence that knows it can survive difficulty. Confidence that understands setbacks are temporary. Confidence that refuses to surrender. Many people spend their lives trying to avoid failure because they believe failure damages their identity, but the truth is the opposite. Avoiding failure prevents growth. Every great achievement requires risk. Every meaningful goal involves uncertainty. And whenever uncertainty exists, the possibility of failure also exists. That reality cannot be removed, but it can be embraced. People who accomplish remarkable things in life are rarely those who avoided failure. They are those who encountered failure many times and continued anyway. They failed forward. Each mistake improved their strategy. Each setback refined their mindset. Each obstacle strengthened their determination. Eventually, those experiences combined to produce success. But success did not appear overnight. It appeared because persistence refused to stop. Failure also reveals another powerful truth about human potential. It reveals how strong a person can become. When life moves smoothly, many people never discover the depth of their resilience. They never realize how much pressure they can handle. They never see how capable they are of overcoming challenges. But failure reveals those strengths. When everything falls apart and you choose to rise again, you discover a part of yourself that was always there, waiting to emerge. You discover courage. You discover perseverance. You discover the strength to continue when quitting would be easier. And once you experience that strength, your perspective begins to change. Failure no longer feels like defeat. It becomes preparation. Preparation for greater responsibilities. Preparation for greater opportunities. Preparation for the person you are becoming. Many of the most respected leaders, innovators, and achievers faced repeated failure before reaching success. Their journeys were not smooth. They faced rejection. They faced criticism. They faced moments when their progress seemed invisible. Yet they continued. They refused to allow temporary setbacks to determine permanent outcomes. And because they continued, their character grew stronger. Failure also teaches humility. Humility is an important quality for long-term success. Without humility, success can create arrogance. Arrogance can create carelessness. Carelessness can lead to collapse. But failure keeps a person grounded. It reminds you that improvement is always possible. It reminds you that learning never stops. It reminds you that growth requires continuous effort. Humility allows a person to accept feedback. It allows learning from mistakes. It encourages constant development. Failure also builds patience. In a world where people expect immediate results, patience has become rare. Many individuals want success quickly. They want progress instantly. They want recognition without long periods of effort. But real growth takes time. Skill development takes time. Character development takes time. Failure slows the process enough for patience to grow. It teaches that meaningful achievement is not built overnight. It is built through consistent effort repeated over time. Failure also strengthens emotional resilience. Resilience is the ability to continue moving forward despite difficulty. Life will always include challenges. Unexpected problems appear. Circumstances change. Plans fail. Without resilience, those experiences can overwhelm a person. But resilience allows you to adapt. It allows you to stand back up after falling. It allows you to face difficulty without losing direction. And resilience becomes stronger every time you overcome failure. One of the most powerful transformations that failure creates is perspective. Before experiencing failure, many people view success as something simple. They imagine the journey as smooth and predictable. But failure reveals the complexity of growth. It reveals the effort required. It reveals the sacrifices involved. And once a person understands that reality, their appreciation for progress becomes deeper. They value every improvement. They respect every step forward. They celebrate growth rather than expecting perfection. Failure also strengthens discipline. Discipline grows when a person continues working even after experiencing setbacks. It grows when effort continues despite frustration. It grows when determination refuses to fade. Discipline transforms failure into momentum. Instead of stopping progress, failure becomes fuel. Fuel that drives improvement. Fuel that strengthens commitment. Fuel that pushes a person closer to success. Eventually, something remarkable happens. The failures that once felt painful become valuable experiences. The setbacks that once caused doubt become proof of resilience. The obstacles that once seemed impossible become reminders of strength. Failure no longer controls your emotions. It becomes part of your story, part of your development, part of the journey that shaped your character. Unbreakable character is not built through comfort. It is built through challenge. It is built through perseverance. It is built through the courage to stand back up every time life knocks you down. When you understand this truth, your relationship with failure changes completely. You stop fearing it. You stop avoiding it. Instead, you use it. You learn from it. You grow through it. And every time you rise again, your character becomes stronger. Your mindset becomes sharper. Your confidence becomes deeper. Eventually, you realize something powerful. Failure never had the power to destroy your future. It only had the power to prepare you for it. Because every setback that strengthens your character brings you closer to the person you are capable of becoming. And that person possesses something powerful: resilience, discipline, wisdom, and unbreakable character. The next time failure appears in your life, remember this truth. Failure is not proof that you cannot succeed. Failure is proof that you are trying. Failure is proof that you are learning. Failure is proof that you are growing. And every time you rise after falling, you become stronger than you were before. One day, you will look back at the failures that once felt overwhelming. You will realize they were not the end of your journey. They were the moments that shaped your strength. They were the experiences that built your character. They were the lessons that prepared you for the victories that followed. Because unbreakable character is not created through easy success. It is forged through perseverance. It is refined through struggle. And it is strengthened every time you refuse to give up. Failure may slow you down, but when you learn from it and continue moving forward, failure can never stop you. And the character you build through those experiences becomes one of the greatest strengths you will ever possess.